title roll.
Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about the abrupt ending to that last episode. I had some company show up. Let us resume our tour of my castle.
Yes.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
You?
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship.
I don't
I
remember
saw
you.
some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Aww.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning.
Man, there's so much stuff I need to get taken care of in the war room. Little short people. Ah.
It's good to see you.
Theros Cabinet of Wonder Whose It Was. Banner, circle soft, lizard, scratched out, rough and weird. Holla, fake, real ones stink, cards, little worlds. Cup, shit goblet. Bottle, warden, strong. Bottle, Tevinter, Piswink, stupid sword. Silk, bolts, not ale bolts, soft, make something. It's from Hayden's chatting up, the song is creepy. Huh. That is a skull in a cage.
Good day to you.
I think this is the top level from whence I jumped.
I'll keep an eye out.
Fine day to you. Thank you.
Have a good day, everybody.
What
Do
door
do do
can I
do
have?
do.
Thank you.
Let us open this door. Hi, Varric. Did you bring a murderous Unabomber into my castle? Varric, let's talk to you about your special friend. What? Ah! Oh god. Pausing time! Not who I thought it was.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Fellow mage!
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I know how that feels.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
That'd be nice.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Welcome back! After yet another crash.
Around again tomorrow.
Huh.
Well,
And now things aren't working properly. Hi, Varric. Now let's choose the default champion, since it won't let me do all that stuff I just did. I totally feel like doing it all over again, because now the game is just buggered. Oh, let's look in here. Oh, hey, look, a ladder. Oh, nothing up here. Ugh. Oh wait, I had customization that I could do.
They've certainly spared no expense.
I'm not gonna make you guys watch all of this.
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Huh. That's putting it mildly.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
Yep.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Discuss them with me.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
Eating my popcorn.
And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
No. I think you're invaluable.
No one else here has your experience, Josephine. Or your stories.
I'll try to curtail their length next time. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Good. You know, rampage, avalanche, demon attack. That'll happen. Well. Now that that's over with. Oh, you were in my room, were you? I'll rejoin us when I'm back at the part of the story where my game originally crashed. Back in a bit, folks. Also, who keeps letting you birds in here? And we're back. Custom champion. Customize. General, mostly the same. Scars and tattoos. Scar. Very intense scar. There we go. General? No beard. You get some of that. Eye color. There. Good enough. And we're back! Again.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about
Majorly
Corypheus.
made.
You and I did fight him, after all.
Indeed.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I know how that feels.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
Yep.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Oh, how so?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Indeed.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first.
Indeed.
I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Oh dear.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you described.
Bastards.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Thank you.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you.
Of course.
Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of
Could
it.
be more than one.
Inquisitor.
Investigate. Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My brother's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take him as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe.
Indeed.
Isabella and I never believed in being tied down. When I had to go into hiding, she understood. We'll see each other again. Until then, she'll be having fun. Hopefully not too much fun.
What has Varric told you?
Assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Ha! That bastard.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me.
Bad choice on
And I
their
didn't
part.
just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Looted at corpse and everything.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Tell me more about
I'd like
Anders.
to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Nothing now.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Cool. Onwards! To exploration. Hut, 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 hut. Been up there, found nothing. Don't do it! There's plenty to live for! Don't go! Oh, whatever. Is there? I don't understand why there's a random ledge there. Ooh. Ooh, is this a garden? This looks kind of like a garden. Lisette.
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship.
Yay!
Your worship.
Well, that's good. Bet your friend's such a jackass. Flissa?
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Good for you. Huh. It's a shrine. I like it. Plant new seed.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Rare. Nothing. Common. Nothing. Nothing to plant. Ooh. An elf.
Inquisitor. Elan Vemar.
Nice.
Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary.
Well,
My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
welcome aboard.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know.
Okay.
I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Mm-hmm.
Your worship,
How are we stocked?
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
we are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Will your college help us?
Are there others who could come to Skyhold?
They are helping now. I have contacted many of our finest, and their influence is not inconsequential.
That's good.
They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
Where did you study?
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve.
Uh-huh.
Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various heads of state. They're all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
I
Okay.
take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. Perhaps that wasn't immediately obvious. It's of little concern.
Uh-huh.
I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work.
Yeah, goodbye. Don't be idiot.
As you were.
Of course.
Don't be an idiot like just about every other elf I encounter, please. And we'll get along fine. Mother Giselle.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own.
Is that
The
man
Maker
wearing a
has
bucket
put
on
you
his
on
head?
A difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Did you make me
I remember
invisible?
our talk out there, before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter.
It's because I have the magic
We are
glowing
too
hand.
political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings.
Uh-huh.
But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
Me too. I will prove myself worthy.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that.
Uh-huh.
Now, was there anything else?
How are the people?
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are people at
How are our
Skyhold?
forces at Skyhold doing?
Still in shock, for the most part, to see Haven destroyed so soon after the Conclave. You saved many, but still lives were lost, and traveling through the wilderness did not make treating injuries easier. For all that, though, more people arrive every day. Some are refugees, but others want to help.
Yeah.
Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
Oh, I plan to.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate, Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives.
How?
Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance.
I'll get around to it as soon as
People
it
are
lets me.
vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that, I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Right, goodbye.
Farewell, revered mother.
That man is
Until
clearly
next
wearing a hat of... That was originally a pot or a... Oh. An Orlesian. Well, that just explains everything, now doesn't it? Hmm? Oh. Oh, okay, there's something up there. How do I get up there? Looks like an arrow. Hmm. Gotta get closer to it. Huh. I see. Read the note. Don't forget to eat. Are you ashamed, Wilbur? Typical mom. Typical mom.
Complete. Well, how about that?
Immortals.
What?
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Goodbye.
Another
Are these the tiles I've been finding? Barrack!
battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Huh? Make it up as you go.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to them?
So what exactly am I to the people out there?
The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please tell me you aren't going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Yes. Yes, I am. Let us play a game. Together.
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
I have questions about it.
I've read your Tale of the Champion.
Yeah,
That's a
you've all
pretty
heard that.
common reaction.
Never mind.
I've got a minute if you need something.
Let's discuss the
What are
Inquisition.
your thoughts on...
We've got a pretty well... I'm a fan of diversification and all, but do we have the strength to handle major issues when they come up?
Tell me about
What do
Cullen.
you think of our gen...
He needs more to do, honestly. Right now, he spends all day cleaning his armor with a lost puppy look on his face.
How do you think Josephine is...
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild.
What do you think of Lily?
She's good at what she does. If she quits the Chantry, she could make a killing for the Carta.
Good to...
Back to...
Thank you, Varric. Let's head out the front door. See what we've got in the courtyard. And then we'll call it a video. Ah, Belenas. Cullen!
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
Now?
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week.
Well, that's good.
We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many did we lose?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like.
Where'd that fancy
We
sword
needed
go?
a leader. You have proven yourself.
Ah. We can't fail again.
There can be no mistakes this time.
I understand. At least we know what we must face. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Yay! All that flirting.
Yes?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Is there anything I should...
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Tell me of our colleagues.
Who do you mean?
Investigate. Ah, you're working with Josephine.
What do you think?
We have little in common. How she delights, but I enjoy working with her.
I have no more questions.
I should let you get back to work.
What? Is nobody going to talk about the dead woman lying on the ground here? No? No, this isn't a cause for concern? Oh, okay.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Are there many?
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
You want a mage? Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future.
It's true.
Good
If magic
health
is handy.
isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
It's nothing to do with
As you
humors.
were.
Your worship.
Nothing to do with vomit. Secret.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
Secret.
Inquisitor.
Secret. Who are you? What were you doing? Hmm? Stop closing doors! Somebody over there has a quest for me to accomplish.
I serve, as has always been my calling.
Good for you, Lizette. Hey, Scout Dwarf.
Scout Harding,
Your worship.
What's new?
what's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
Oh dear.
That's just her face, though, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing.
Indispensable dwarf.
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montillier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
That's everything.
I have
Scout.
to go.
So much stuff. There you are. This video is getting pretty long. I'm going to pause it here, and when we return, more exposition.